Welcome, Cancer, to your weekly reading for the week of April the 24th to the 30th of 2017. Now, before we actually get into your weekly spread, these cards wanted to pop out as I'm shuffling the cards, so I feel like the universe is wanting me to address what this energy is. So you have the Hermit, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and then the Ace of Cups reversed. Now, it does seem like an emotional week for you, for a lot of you. You know, you are Cancer, you are a water sign, of course. The emotions are going to be there. The Hermit is there as a major arcana, which is the need to seek spiritual solitude, to try to reflect, try to adjust your emotions, because I do feel for some of you, either you have an offer that's coming through, or the offer that you actually want to make, you're not sure that you want to make it just yet, or you don't want to reach out to a specific person. You know, this could be on both sides, either side of the equation, because some of you may be working. Some of you may have an opportunity for a new job or employment, or filling out applications and things, going out and trying to reach for something new because of some possible financial loss. And maybe you have some plans about the future or some kind of arrangement or something like that, but you are needing to get yourself back on your feet financially first. And it's like emotionally, for some of you, you may be a bit sad about having to wait. Maybe you've been rejected, or you had to reject someone because you're not financially stable at this time. You know, there are some things that you need to kind of work through, your partner needs to work through, and they may be turning you down in some way. So I do feel like there is this stubborn kind of a situation, this energy that you're giving off, maybe towards another person. It could be another Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. For some, it doesn't have to be, but I do feel like there's that moving away from a situation or something that you can't change right now and you would like to. Something could be causing you to cry at night. You may not be revealing this to others, through the fear of being judged. You don't want them to look at you in a way of being weak. There are some things that you're going through. Some of you may actually expose, this kind of energy, or allow others to see you in this vulnerable kind of state that you are in this week. But I do feel like there's some energy where there are opportunities to focus on finances. The emotional state may not be very much pleasing for a lot of you. Maybe someone is rejecting you, or vice versa. Again, that kind of energy. So let's see if these cards do come back up for you for the week. This week, you do have an overall sense of, I feel like a lot of you are just trying to find more balance. Maybe you had to move away from your partner for a little while. Maybe they've been away from you for a little while. You're just needing some space when it comes to a relationship or something that you've been in. It could have been an argument or something that has happened, something mild, something intense. It just depends. But there does seem to be some stability. A lot of you are working on stability right now. You do have from the romance angels of give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And you do have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Some of you may feel insecure. You may not be very much happy with yourself, your circumstances, your career, finances, your household. There could be some issues there with trust issues and things of that nature. And I feel like a lot of you needs to be a bit more playful. Do whatever you have to do to start to feel better about yourself. And I feel like you will then start to attract and manifest a lot of the emotional satisfaction and joy that you actually want, because it does seem to be here for sure. So the cards, believe it or not, as I'm shuffling the cards, I really do mix them all up for sure. And you do have the Four of Cups again, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles popped out again as the intro that I was providing for some of you. So we'll get into what these are for you Monday through Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, we do have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this spread adds up to a 4. And you do have a 4 right there as well. And the 4 is about structure, planning, instability. And I feel like a lot of you are trying to do that either within your spiritual self, your emotional self, also finances. Be open to the possibility of money coming through, whether, the Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings, about financial security. And I feel for a lot of you, again, that energy of, either working on yourself. Maybe sometimes you may not be telling your partner that you're having some issues financially, if you are married or in a relationship, whatever it may be, or your new romantic partner, you're, trying to maybe get yourself back on your feet, or this is your partner doing things on their own, and they may be away from you and you're wondering what they're doing, and they may not be honest with you in some way. So, and emotionally, you may just be withdrawn, doing things on your, on your own. Sometimes the Eight of Cups is a sense of being rejected, either you're rejecting someone or being rejected by someone because of financial issues that I do see here. But the opportunity to get a new job, to get money, to bring in more money from your creativity, your ideas and planning and things like that. These are new beginnings that are here. And I feel like that can actually come through. But Monday and Tuesday, you may be, this is the sign of where I see like you're not wanting to communicate. Someone's not wanting to hug, to be affectionate, or whatever it may be right now, because they're dealing with some things, maybe possibly holding on to some resentments and things from the past. All right. Where you feel a bit stranded by your partner. So look out for these energies Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday through Friday, we do have 3 major arcanas here. Now you have Strength, you have the Magician, and you have Justice. And this just tells me that as you are trying to endure, maybe either, say if you are separated from someone, and then you're trying to get yourself together. You're trying to do things by yourself. You're trying to focus a bit more. If there's something that you really want to do, some kind of goal, dream, or desire, whether it's this fitness, mental, you're studying something, learning something new, whatever it may be, taking care of your kids, your family, working on yourself. Maybe it's something that you're trying to learn. Again, the Magician is there to help you with the powers that are within you to communicate, think logically, make decisions on your own, or actually manifest someone into your life who can actually help you with making certain decisions that you need to, by justice being there. These could be legal matters some of you are dealing with. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Libra, okay? But I do feel like there's good energy and good karma here. Justice is there in the upright position, which leads to balance, fairness, truth, and justice. As you are giving that kind of energy out, again, as we were talking about focusing on yourself, I feel like all of these things are working out in your favor to bring the things that you actually want to. If you've been working on a thesis or trying to maybe write an essay or give a speech, a lecture of some kind, you're studying for your degree of whatever it may be, this is the time to have the strength and the courage and the patience with yourself to know that you can, actually do all the things that you actually want to. I know Cancers are very busy people. They like to keep themselves busy. They do a lot of different things, but you can also get distracted and kind of, you can drop the ball at times if you have so much on your plate, because you may be trying to do things all by yourself. This is where you can actually ask the universe for help, for assistance, and don't have the, try to turn things down or people down, because of the ego can always speak to you in a way of telling you that, I don't need anyone to help me out. I don't need anyone. It's not you being pompous or, being an ass or something like that. No, it's not that. I feel like a lot of you are just taking on things because you feel like you may be Superman at the time, but, a little help, a little assistance, a whisper in someone's ear to let them know that you're needing some kind of help can actually go a long way. So just be open to assistance coming from you, as the Magician is there with justice and strength, being rewarded from the universe for your patience. All right. So That is Wednesday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday during the weekend, we do have the Emperor as another major arcana. So we do have 4. You have the 4 of Wands, and then you have the 10 of Cups. So again, you have 3 fours here, okay? And again, it's still about stability and planning. So a lot of you are planning for something, maybe a celebration, a reunion, maybe a get together, still your relationship, trying to work things out again. Because you do see the Emperor here as you could be dealing with an Aries, but I do see the Emperor as someone who is very focused, determined to get things done. Nothing is standing in his way. You know, this could be someone, a fatherly figure, or this could be your romantic partner, someone who actually comes into your life to actually help you with stability, with building up your home, sprucing it up to try to help you be happy. I do see, you know, this is a family gatherings. This is maybe someone is actually coming with their friends and family, actually coming over to your house, you know, a housewarming or whatever it may be, something to actually have your heart happy. You know, energetically, you're wanting to do a whole bunch of different things around the home to actually help out with the kids, you know, just to make sure that things are stable, that everyone is having a good time, that everyone is, you know, helping out. So there's something very good here, very beautiful here. Sometimes this is a commitment, you know, your vows. Maybe this is you may be celebrating your anniversary for some of you out there. So I do feel like, you know, there's a lot of focus, but also there's a lot of playfulness and joy to be had at the same time. So a balancing act. So be open to these energies for the weekend of Saturday and Sunday. All right. So those are your energies. The card I do want to read for you for this week is to give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And that's from Doreen Virtue, the Romance Angels. The Romance Angels see that your relationship is worth devoting effort to. Although there may be issues, these can be worked through and healed. You'll need to commit to the relationship to ensure the best chance of success. At the very least, if you do end it, you'll know that you gave it your all. You'll also understand the role that you play in its dynamics. In this way, you'll avoid attracting similar painful situations in the future. You receive this card because there's hope for your partnership. The love is still there. Working with a counselor may be your best option at this point. This professional can identify areas of dysfunction and guide you both in healthier directions. All right. So I do hope that these messages resonated with your situation this week. If you would like a private reading, you can always come to me via my Facebook page, or you can email me to set up something specifically for you. Much love and much light, Cancer.